They say breakfast is the most important meal of the day. But what if I told you that skipping it might actually be better for you? That everything you've been told about breakfast could be a lie? For years, we've been bombarded with cereal ads, health experts, and even our own parents telling us that skipping breakfast will slow our metabolism, make us gain weight, or even ruin our day. But where did this idea even come from? And more importantly, does science actually back it up? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you might be rethinking your entire morning routine. Breakfast as a must-have wasn't always a thing. In fact, early humans didn't wake up and immediately grab a bowl of sugary cereal. They often fasted for hours before eating their first meal. So, when did breakfast become so sacred? It turns out the idea of breakfast being essential was heavily pushed by, you guessed it, food companies. In the late 1800s, John Harvey Kellogg, yes, the cornflakes guy, aggressively marketed breakfast as the key to good health. But here's the kicker. His reasoning had less to do with nutrition and more to do with morality. He believed a hearty morning meal could curb unhealthy desires. Wait, so my love for pancakes is actually a moral crisis? But the real push for breakfast came in the 20th century, when companies like General Mills and Quaker Oats funded studies that, surprise, surprise, proved breakfast was crucial for health. And just like that, the idea was cemented into our culture. So, if breakfast was built on marketing, what does real science say? Let's be real. Most of us don't question the food rules we've grown up with. But when we look at modern research, the truth is not so black and white. Studies show that skipping breakfast does not automatically slow metabolism. In fact, intermittent fasting, which often involves skipping breakfast, has been linked to improved metabolism, fat loss, and even longevity. And what about energy levels? Turns out that mid-morning energy crash might not be from missing breakfast. It could be from eating the wrong breakfast. Let's be honest, how many of us start the day with a big bowl of cereal or a bagel? Those high-carb, high-sugar breakfasts spike our blood sugar, then send us crashing. And what do we do when we crash? We eat more, leading to a cycle of cravings, energy dips, and overeating. So, is breakfast actually helping you, or just making you hungrier? Alright, so if breakfast isn't the all-powerful meal we've been told, should you just skip it altogether? Here's where things get interesting. Your ideal eating pattern depends on your body. Some people thrive on breakfast, while others feel sharper and more focused when they push their first meal later in the day. Let's take athletes, for example. If you're training hard in the morning, skipping breakfast might not be the best move. But if your goal is fat loss or improved insulin sensitivity, delaying that first meal could actually work in your favor. And here's the best part. You don't need to eat just because the clock says so. Your body knows when it's truly hungry. The key is listening to it instead of blindly following outdated rules. So no, skipping breakfast won't send you into a metabolic meltdown. And no, you won't die if you wait until noon to eat. But if breakfast makes you feel great, keep eating it. Just ditch the processed junk and go for protein, healthy fats, and fiber instead of sugary cereals and pastries. So, is breakfast really the most important meal of the day? Not necessarily. It's not bad, but it's definitely not essential for everyone. The real truth? Your body, your goals, and your lifestyle should determine your eating habits, not outdated myths. The food industry wants you to believe you need breakfast, but now you know the facts. You're in control. So, what are you going to do? Will you keep eating breakfast, or experiment with skipping it? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this video eye-opening, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, because we're just getting started on uncovering the biggest health myths you've been told. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.